Life is unpredictable, and there are times when it feels like everything is spiraling out of control. But what if you could remain calm, strong, and grounded no matter what challenges life throws your way? That's the essence of Stoicism. For centuries, ancient Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus mastered the art of inner peace. Their teachings have stood the test of time because they're just as relevant today as they were thousands of years ago. In a world that constantly pushes us to our limits, Stoicism provides the tools to rise above the chaos and live a purposeful, resilient life. Whether you're tackling stress, navigating relationships, or searching for direction, adopting the Stoic mindset can completely shift your perspective. If you've ever felt overwhelmed or stuck, this is your moment to take control. Today, I'm sharing practical Stoic strategies to help you elevate your life, one step at a time. Today, I'm sharing practical Stoic strategies to help you elevate your life, one step at a time. But before we begin, if you find value in what we're building here, take a second to hit that subscribe button. It's free, and it helps us reach more people like you. Stick around until the end because each strategy builds on the next. Ready? Let's dive in. First, let's address the most common excuse. Life's too busy, responsibilities pile up, people need your attention, and your to-do list keeps growing. But here's the truth. If you don't prioritize yourself, no one else will. Think about the phrase, "You can't pour from an empty cup." It's not just a catchy saying, it's a life principle. When you constantly put yourself last, you eventually deplete your energy, focus, and drive. Prioritizing yourself isn't selfish, it's essential. It means ensuring you're physically, mentally, and emotionally ready to show up for the people and goals that matter to you. Start with small changes. Dedicate a few minutes each morning just for yourself. Meditate, jot down your goals, or take a moment to breathe and set an intention for the day. Self-affirmations are another powerful tool. Yes, they might feel awkward at first, standing in front of a mirror, saying, "I am resilient," or "I rise above challenges." But over time, these words reshape your mindset, building long-term confidence and resilience. Another game changer, setting boundaries. We all encounter people or situations that drain our energy. Learning to say no to what doesn't serve you creates space for what truly matters to people and activities that energize and inspire you. Remember, you're the main character in your story. Prioritizing yourself sets the stage for everything else in your life to flourish. And here's the beauty of it. The better you care for yourself, the more you can give to others. It's a win-win. So today, ask yourself, what small steps can I take to ensure I'm not running on empty? Now, let's talk about something often misunderstood: your appearance. Enhancing how you present yourself isn't about vanity or conforming to societal beauty standards. It's about showing up as your best self. When you feel good about how you look, you radiate confidence. That confidence impacts how you speak, move, and tackle challenges. But here's the key. This isn't about perfection, it's about authenticity. Your style should reflect who you are, whether that's sharp and sleek, laid back and casual, or something entirely unique. Your outer appearance is an extension of your inner self. Align the two, and everything clicks. And don't overlook the little details. Grooming, keeping your clothes neat, standing tall. These small acts send a message of self-respect. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what's within our control, and your appearance is one of those things. Taking care of yourself outwardly often mirrors your inner growth. This isn't about impressing others. It's about how you show up for yourself. When you take pride in your appearance, you reinforce your self-worth. You're declaring, "I'm here and I'm ready." Ask yourself, How can I enhance my appearance in a way that feels authentic to me? Finally, let's not underestimate the power of a smile. Some days it's hard to smile, life gets tough. But did you know that smiling, even when you don't feel like it, triggers your brain to release dopamine and serotonin? It's a natural mood booster that works, even if you have to fake it at first. Smiling doesn't mean ignoring life's challenges. Stoicism teaches us to acknowledge hardships while controlling our response. A smile can be your choice in the face of adversity, a small, quiet act of positivity. And here's the ripple effect. Your smile is contagious. Smile at someone, and they're likely to smile back, spreading a little brightness in their day. It even changes how you sound next time you're on the phone. Try smiling. People can hear the difference. Make it a habit. Start your day with a smile in mirror. Find little moments throughout your day to smile, even if it's just to yourself. Over time, it becomes second nature. Remember, life is full of challenges, but with the Stoic mindset, you can face them with calm, resilience, and confidence. Start small, stay consistent, and watch as these simple yet powerful strategies transform the way you approach everything. The reality is this: some people will drain your energy or fail to have your best interests at heart. It could be a coworker, a distant friend, or even family. But here's the powerful truth. Just because someone is difficult or negative doesn't mean you have to be. You can remain kind while still protecting your peace. How? By setting boundaries. Stoicism teaches us to stay calm and centered no matter how others behave. Part of that wisdom involves knowing when to step back. Being kind doesn't mean allowing others to take advantage of you. In fact, the opposite is true. True kindness involves respecting others and respecting yourself. You can be kind and still say no when someone asks too much of you. You can wish them well, but keep them at arm's length if their negativity drains your energy. It's about balancing your values with your well-being. The bottom line: you don't owe anyone unlimited access to your time or emotions, especially if it costs you your peace. So how do you do it? Set clear boundaries. You don't have to justify yourself or feel guilty for prioritizing your needs. It's okay to limit contact with people who are toxic or draining. This isn't about being harsh. It's about choosing where to invest your energy. Stoicism reminds us that while we can't control others, we can control our responses. Maintaining kindness or setting boundaries can help you avoid unnecessary conflicts. You're not lashing out or being defensive. You're calmly protecting your space. By doing this, you not only conserve your energy, but also set a powerful example for others. People will begin to understand that kindness doesn't mean always saying yes or tolerating negativity. Next time someone drains your energy or demands too much, remember, it's okay to limit contact. Stay kind, but keep your distance when necessary. Boundaries are an act of self-care. And when you care for yourself, you're in a much better position to extend genuine kindness to others. We've all been there. Deadlines loom, your phone buzzes endlessly, and it feels like the weight of the world is piling up. Stress seems inevitable, right? But here's the truth. Staying calm in the midst of chaos is your superpower. Stoicism teaches us that while we can't control external events, we have complete control over how we respond to them. Stress is unavoidable, but how we handle it, that's entirely within our hands. Staying calm keeps your mind clear and your emotions steady, enabling you to make better decisions. Think about it. When you're panicked, clarity goes out the window. But when you take a deep breath, slow down, and focus on what you can control, a sense of calm emerges. Want a quick trick to tap into that calmness? Use your breath. The next time stress creeps in, try this simple exercise. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, and exhale for 4. It's amazing how a few focused breaths can reset your mind and body. Another powerful Stoic practice, reframing the situation. Ask yourself, will this matter in 5 years? More often than not, the answer is no. This perspective reduces the power of stress. Sure, some moments are intense, but if they won't have a long-term impact, are they worth the worrying? Remember, Stoicism emphasizes focusing on what's in your control, your thoughts, actions, and attitude. You can't change a tough deadline or someone's behavior, but you can decide how you respond. Staying calm isn't about ignoring stress or pretending everything is fine. It's about facing challenges with a clear, composed mindset. People notice calm energy under pressure. It inspires trust, draws people toward you, and even positions you as a guiding force in difficult situations. The next time life gets overwhelming, pause, breathe, and focus on your controllables. It's a small shift that brings massive results. In a world constantly telling you who to be, setting your own course is an act of rebellion. It's about reclaiming control of your life and steering it toward your true north, not where others want you to go. But here's the thing. Forging your path isn't just about chasing dreams or doing what feels good. It's about aligning your life with your deepest values. So, step 1. Get clear on what matters most to you. Freedom, creativity, family, growth, whatever your core values are, they become your compass. If you're unsure, reflect on times when you've felt most fulfilled. Those moments likely align with your values. Once you identify them, decision-making becomes easier because you're not swayed by distractions or external pressures. Next, define goals that reflect your authentic self, not goals that look good on paper or please others. Stoicism teaches us to live by our principles, not society's expectations. So ask yourself, what does success truly mean to me? Here's a truth bomb. Setting your course isn't always easy or comfortable. It requires stepping out of your comfort zone and facing the unknown. Growth often comes from discomfort. Stoics teach us that obstacles aren't roadblocks. They're stepping stones to resilience and strength. Remember, this is your journey, life changes, and so will your path. But as long as you stay aligned with your values, keep learning, and adapt with curiosity, you'll keep moving forward. Embrace the process and trust in your ability to thrive, no matter where the journey takes you. Trust your gut. While it's valuable to seek advice, no one knows you better than yourself. Your intuition reflects your unique values, experiences, and goals. It's a compass guiding you toward what truly matters. The Stoics believe that wisdom stems from within, and learning to trust your instincts is an essential part of setting your course in life. When you stay true to who you are, you'll find the path you create is the one that brings the most fulfillment. So take the wheel, set your course, and steer your life in the direction that feels right for you. In today's world, standing firm in your beliefs takes courage. Everywhere you look, someone's telling you how to think, what to prioritize, or how to live. But true strength, as the Stoics teach, comes from within. Making your stand means holding fast to your values even when it feels like the world is pulling you in every direction. Start by knowing your values inside and out. What truly matters to you? Honesty, loyalty, personal growth, kindness, whatever your non-negotiables are, get crystal clear on them. Your values become your foundation, anchoring you when life gets unpredictable. When disagreements arise or challenges hit, you won't be easily shaken. You'll respond from a place of deep clarity and conviction. But here's the thing. Making your stand isn't about shouting your beliefs from the rooftops. It's about living them. Your actions speak louder than any argument or speech. If honesty is a core value, live authentically in your daily interactions. If kindness matters to you, show it even when it's difficult. That kind of integrity is magnetic, and people take notice. Of course, standing firm in your beliefs can feel lonely at times. We all crave acceptance, and it's tempting to follow the crowd to avoid conflict. But Stoicism teaches us that compromising our value isn't worth fitting in. As Epictetus said, if you want to improve, be content to be thought foolish and stupid. Growth often requires standing out, even if it means being misunderstood. Take your battles wisely. Not every situation demands a firm stand. Sometimes, letting go is the stronger choice. Save your energy for the things that truly matter, those that align with your deepest values. The Stoics remind us to focus on what counts and let the rest slide. So how do you start? Identify your core values and make small, consistent choices that reflect them. Over time, your actions will embody the beliefs you hold dear, creating a sense of strength and authenticity that inspires others and, more importantly, yourself. Humor might seem surprising in a conversation about Stoicism, but it's one of the most powerful tools for navigating life's challenges. While the Stoics often appear serious, they understood the value of maintaining a light touch. Life is undeniably heavy at times, but nurturing your sense of humor helps you face adversity with grace and resilience. Humor isn't about being a comedian, it's about perspective. Learning to laugh at yourself is one of the best ways to cultivate wit. We all take ourselves too seriously occasionally, and embracing your quirks and missteps shows confidence. It disarms others, eases tension, and frees you from the weight of your own ego. As Seneca said, he who laughs at himself never runs out of things to laugh at. Finding humor in your imperfections lightens life's burdens. A sense of humor also helps you keep things in perspective. Recognizing the absurdities in everyday situations, the little ironies and contradictions allows you to let go of what doesn't matter. For instance, getting stuck in traffic or spilling your coffee might seem frustrating, but pausing to notice the ridiculousness of the moment can completely shift your mood. Timing is key, though. Knowing when to inject humor can diffuse tension and strengthen connections. A touch of wit during difficult conversations can lighten the mood without dismissing the seriousness of the situation. Humor demonstrates flexibility. It shows you're not so rigid that challenges can break you. And humor isn't just for social situations, it's a personal resilience tool. Finding even a sliver of lightness during tough times can transform your perspective. It doesn't mean ignoring the challenges, but choosing to face them with levity and strength. This shift in focus can make you more adaptable and grounded. So how do you nurture wit? Start by paying attention to the world around you. Life is filled with quirky, funny moments. If you look for them, read broadly to expose yourself to different perspectives and styles of humor. Most importantly, don't take yourself too seriously. When you embrace life's little imperfections, humor becomes second nature. Finally, respect often goes overlooked in today's fast-paced world, but it's a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. Respecting others regardless of their status, beliefs, or actions not only elevates them, but also reflects your strength of character. Respect isn't about agreeing with everyone or liking them. It's about acknowledging their inherent dignity. The Stoics remind us we can't control how others act, but we can control our responses. Choosing respect isn't about their behavior, it's about yours. Start by listening. In a world where everyone's talking, genuine listeners stand out. When you take the time to truly hear someone, you make them feel valued. This simple act fosters mutual respect even across disagreements. Disagreeing without being disagreeable is another skill worth mastering. We won't always see eye to eye, and that's okay. How you handle disagreements, however, speaks volumes. Stand firm in your beliefs, but approach others with calmness and reason. Focus on the issue, not the person, and you will find respect often diffuses tension. Respect, humor, and authenticity. These tools help you face life with a steady and unshakable mind. Live your values, embrace laughter, and treat others with dignity. You'll find strength, resilience, and fulfillment along the way. Respect doesn't just show up in grand gestures, it's in the little things too. Being on time, acknowledging someone's effort, or simply saying thank you might seem minor, but these small acts add up. They show that you value others' time, energy, and contributions. And here's the thing, respect is a two-way street. When you treat people with respect, you create an environment where they're more likely to respond in kind. It's a powerful way to build stronger, healthier relationships both personally and professionally. But let's be clear, respect isn't about being a people pleaser or a pushover. It doesn't mean tolerating disrespect or letting others cross your boundaries. True respect includes respecting yourself, knowing when to stand up for yourself, when to set limits, and when to walk away from toxic situations. The Stoics believe in balance, and that includes balancing kindness and respect for others with self-respect. So how can you practice respect in your daily life? Look for opportunities in both big and small moments. Listen attentively, show up on time, or remain polite during difficult conversations. These simple acts strengthen your relationships and make you a more grounded and thoughtful individual. Stoicism reminds us that we're all part of a larger community, and respecting one another strengthens the bonds that connect us. At its core, respect is about becoming a better version of yourself. It's not just about others, it's about the person you grow into when you treat everyone, including yourself, with dignity. Now, let's talk about boundaries, your personal parameters. Without boundaries, it's easy to get caught up trying to please everyone, leaving yourself overextended and burned out. Stoicism teaches us to protect our inner peace and focus on what we can control. Setting boundaries is one of the best tools to maintain that sense of control. The first step, knowing your limits. What are your non-negotiables? How much time and energy are you willing to give? And what are you unwilling to compromise on? Whether it's limiting work hours, defining how you expect to be treated, or avoiding email after a certain time, clear boundaries keep you aligned with your values. They create space for you to thrive, not just survive. And let's be honest, if you don't set boundaries, people will push them. Often, they're not even aware they're doing it. Communicating your limits is key. Be clear about what works for you and what doesn't, whether it's in professional settings, friendships, or family dynamics. Remember, you don't need to justify or defend your boundaries. A simple, respectful no is often enough. Here's the hard part. Consistency. Boundaries only work if you stick to them. If you constantly shift your limits or say yes to things you'd rather avoid, you not only confuse others, but erode your own sense of control. Consistency builds trust with yourself and with others. Holding firm on your boundaries shows that you mean what you say, and over time, people will respect them. Respecting others' boundaries is just as important. We all have different capacities and comfort zones. Recognizing and honoring others' limits fosters stronger, healthier relationships. And don't forget, saying no isn't selfish, it's self-care. Stoicism reminds us that we can't control others' reactions, only our actions. If setting a boundary brings you peace, focus, or alignment with your priorities, it's the right choice, no matter how someone else feels in the moment. Here's the takeaway. Boundaries aren't walls to shut people out, they're guidelines to protect your energy and peace of mind. They help you give your best to the people and projects that matter. Start small, identify one area where you need clearer boundaries, and take action today. Now, let's address one major energy drainer: negativity. Negative energy can come from many sources: people, habits, environments, or even your own thoughts. If you're not careful, it can deplete you faster than anything else. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and let go of what doesn't serve us. Cutting out negative energy is about reclaiming your mental space and making room for positivity, growth, and resilience. Start by evaluating your relationships: who uplifts you and who drains you. Sometimes we hold on to certain relationships out of habit or obligation, but if someone is a constant source of negativity, it might be time to set boundaries or even limit contact. The Stoics emphasized quality over quantity in relationships, so surround yourself with people who inspire, support, and challenge you positively. Negativity doesn't just come from others, it can come from within. Pay attention to your self-talk. Are you constantly criticizing yourself or expecting the worst? Flip the script when these thoughts arise. Focus on what could go right. Remind yourself of your strengths and reframe those negative patterns. Stoicism emphasizes the power of controlling your internal world, and this starts with challenging your own thoughts. Your environment matters too. Does your space make you feel calm and productive, or is it cluttered and chaotic? Sometimes, even a small act like decluttering your workspace can clear your mind. Create an environment that reflects the energy you want in your life. And then there are your habits. Negative energy often hides in time-wasting routines or unhealthy patterns: mindlessly scrolling through social media, procrastinating, or neglecting self-care. The key is to take inventory of your daily habits. Cut out what drains you and replace it with something uplifting, like reading, exercising, or taking time to recharge. Clearing out negative energy isn't about creating a perfect life, it's about being intentional. Letting go of toxic relationships, breaking bad habits, and challenging your inner negativity opens the door to growth, peace, and positivity. While negative energy may not always be avoidable, how you deal with it is entirely within your control. Finally, remember this: your life is shaped by what you allow and what you let go of. By prioritizing your peace, setting boundaries, and cutting out negativity, you're taking control of your life. Each step you take brings you closer to becoming the best version of yourself. And that's where true strength lies. If you're ready to deepen your Stoic journey, check out the suggested videos on screen. Thank you for being a part of Stoic Thread. Stay strong, stay grounded, and keep moving forward.